For those of you completely new to rabbits, in this video, I'm going to clearly lay out 5 most important things to know before adopting. So let's get into it. Hello, this is the Bunnies Brigade. My name's Leanna. Our mission is to get people rethinking rabbit care by better understanding them and by proving how intelligent they are. Now let me start this video by saying the very foundation of caring for absolutely any animal is understanding and respecting how they would behave in their natural habitat. And with that in mind, let's start straight away with number 1. Rabbits are prey animals. The reason it's so important to keep this in mind is because it influences how we interact with them so much. It influences how we first introduce them to our new home, in how we approach them, how we play with them, and what we expect of their behavior. Prey animals require us to be gentle. They are instinctually cautious of everything, and they can get particularly anxious in new environments or in changes to routine. It takes patience to build trust with them. Cuddling a rabbit can only be achieved on their terms, and some very shy rabbits may never enjoy human cuddles. Also, the vast majority of rabbits don't like being picked up and held because in the wild, a situation like that would only occur if a predator has snatched them up. Scary thought, no? Well, that's the reality of life through the eyes of a prey animal. I do have a 2-part series about rabbits being prey animals where I go really into depth on what that means when it comes to their care. So I really recommend checking that out next, because I believe if you can really get to grips with this point, then everything else about their care will just make sense. Number 2. Hay. In the wild, rabbits graze freely on grass. Therefore, to have your rabbit's diet be as close as possible to how it would naturally be, they must always have access to hay or grass. Hay or grass should be 80% of a rabbit's diet. I am often very shocked to discover rabbit owners who aren't aware of this and don't provide their bunnies with an unlimited supply of hay. It is absolutely crucial for their digestive system and should be treated as essential to them as water is. This means you should find a good place to buy it in bulk. I find that pet stores are not a good place for this, as they don't sell it in large enough quantities and they always heavily mark up the price. We get our hay from a local horse specialist store where they sell it by the flake or bale. So research similar places or farms in your area. Generally, wherever horse owners source their hay is the way to go. Alternatively, you can order it online from somewhere like Small Pet Select. Number 3, space. Rabbits need lots of space. They need space to run as they do in the wild. It is often misconceived that rabbits should be confined in hutches or cages. But when you consider how rabbits live in nature, doing that is actually cruel. Look, cages and hutches are fine to use as a safe hiding place for them if you wish, but they should always be part of a larger play area and never used to lock them up for any extended period of time. Rabbits are active, intelligent, and extremely social beings, and it is my recommendation to free roam them inside your home as part of your family, much the same as a dog or cat. They need just as much attention as dogs and cats, so why not make it easy for yourself by having your rabbit involved in your life whenever they choose to be? Which segues me into number 4, bunny proofing. One of the biggest things that people don't realize when they first come to adopt is the necessity to bunny proof. Otherwise, stuff is gonna get destroyed, I promise you. Once again, thinking about their natural habitat, rabbits dig burrows in the wild. They also clear paths in order to quickly and efficiently run from predators. So before adopting a rabbit, you must bunny-proof your home. This means wires, which are very often the biggest victim of those sharp rabbit incisors, should either be hidden, out of reach, or protected with cable covers. try not to leave things lying around on the floor, and make sure there are no crevices that they can find their way into. You might need to reconfigure furniture so they can't get behind it and decide to secretly start digging a burrow. You may even need to buy some new pieces of furniture, like a new TV unit, for example, that will keep everything safely enclosed and out of the way. You should know that carpets, walls, skirting boards, or baseboards as they like to say over here in the US, and furniture corners are all at risk. Now, there are ways and means to cover these, but as with any pet, boredom breaking is the best means of prevention. Supply your rabbit with things they are allowed to chew on or they are allowed to dig inside of. Small logs or branches, untreated wicker baskets, cardboard cat scratchers, and makeshift dig boxes are the best toys for them to get their fix. So add them to your list of what to buy before you adopt a rabbit. And number 5, rabbits can be easily litter trained. Many people aren't aware of this, but yes, rabbits can go to the loo in a litter box just like cats. And it is actually very easy to train them to do this because it is in their nature to keep their waste in one place. And that's in order to keep predators from tracking them. I do have a video on litter training if you want to know more about how that works. But know for this video that a litter box should be at the top of that list of what to buy before you adopt. So, has this video helped you decide if you're going to adopt a rabbit or not? Did you learn anything new about rabbits? Let us know in the comments below and give us a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Now let me start this video by saying shh.